Do you want to learn more about the real Belize and listen to locals and expat stories that are actually living here in Belize? Well, you're in the right place right now. You're listening to Belize Talk Radio, and I'm your host, Macarena Rose. Welcome back, everybody, to Belize Talk Radio, and what a wonderful time we're having speaking to Jude and Amara about their experiences in Belize. And if you're looking to come with children, or if you want to come on vacation, there's all sorts of different things to do in this area, which brings me to something very unique, because the fact that you do spiritual retreats and that you have made Magic Mountain,
Medicine Mountain,
or see, I'm calling it, it's Medicine Mountain, but it's magic.
it is magical.
I just changed it.
Medicine
It's
Magic
magical
Mountain.
medicine
Mountain.
You know what? We have this thing where Jude is just absolutely juicy. So that's, she uses the word juicy, and people that know me know that I say yummy. Like I'll say, wow, this feather in your hair is yummy, and I mean it. It's yummy. Life is yummy, and so you're saying juicy. So we got the juicy Jude, and the
Yummy Macarena
show today. And Amara, wonderful Amara. Very honest Amara. I like that. I like authenticity. But so, to do spiritual retreats here, you can't come up with a better place, because your Medicine Mountain actually is magical. You can feel it. You can feel the energy here. Mm-hmm. You're on ruins. There's ruins all around you, for gosh sakes, 360 degrees.
Absolutely.
Calpej, El Pilar, we have Shenantinich. They're all around us, so you
Buena
can feel
Vista.
it. And Buena Vista.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one that's not really well known.
Yeah, I like that.
So when people come and they get to stay in one of your chakra cabins and do a spiritual retreat, when people get out of their own box, it's when healing occurs. Mm-hmm. Like I said, that which makes you uncomfortable. What do you provide for them?
Well, first and foremost, it's important to be able to get out of your comfort zone, your own element, and just be immersed in something like this. And it's pretty rustic, So, first of all, I do a lot of, just ceremony in the middle of the mounds, and soon we're going to have a sweat lodge, and there's a lot of things in progress. I have the 7 chakra cabins that correlate to the energy centers in the body, and we just do a lot of movement. I guess we can call it yoga. I was trained in Ashtanga yoga, but I like to call it juicy yoga now, just more free movement, and just really experiencing your own sensuality and being fully embodied in meditation and just all sorts of different modalities. I taught massage school for a number of years, so I've actually had a studio here for a while in San Ignacio, where I taught a lot of the Belizean people yoga and massage. So I'm going to be having the Cayo School of Enlightenment opening soon.
That's beautiful.
Which will be about massage and teaching all sorts of different psychic development and things like that.
Which is awesome. It's opening people up, and frankly, it's like people that come here, you come with something different that you bring to this community. It widens the expansiveness of this whole area.
Right, and then we have to pass it on like a ripple effect, right, to the whole planet. And it's really beautiful to see, especially one of my yoga students that's out there now doing yoga. And she's Belizean, and she's out there, and she's just really rocking it. And I just feel proud of her, because she's really on it all the time. And so to be able to send people out there that can be out amongst the community and spreading that, I want to make it a lot, hi baby, I want to make it really local, a lot local, as well as bringing people in for retreats. And eventually my vision was to have a green school for the new consciousness for children to learn, which it's there, it's ready to go, but it's taken a little bit, but it's definitely in the ethers to come in.
Sometimes the things, I think, take a little bit longer because they just are to be done right, and the intention has to come through. So you can't force that, and you're amazing because you listen to spirit. You listen to your vibe and what comes to you, and through meditation, and yeah. And I have to tell you, the kombucha that you make is fabulous because you can buy it, in the North Americas. but I've not been able to find it here, and you're making it, and it's delicious. And my auntie Yana, she got some from you, and I'm like, oh, I want to try some.
Did you try it?
Oh, yes, of course.
Good, good.
And you're making different flavors. Share that with the listeners.
Yeah, well, I'm making different flavors, but I'm also, the most exciting thing that's happening right now, I think, is the chaya bucha, which the chaya is growing all over my land, and it really wants to help. And it has a property that just, it's a superfood. And it's basically got about 4 times more nutrients than spinach, and when you infuse that with the kombucha, it's going to soak up those nutrients and you can really absorb them. And so I call it chaya bucha, and it's a diabetes, it's really like an amazing remedy for diabetes. And I just tested it on my friend and worker Carlos. His father has diabetes, and he almost had to have his foot amputated, and he drank my chaya bucha for 6 weeks, and he's back on his horse, and he's doing wonderful. And so I'm very happy about that. And
with his foot. I mean, that's
so
amazing.
It's okay now.
Yeah. It's amazing because we can get in touch with the earth here, because we can garden, we can, grow things without chemicals.
Right.
We get nutrients from that, and you've discovered the chaya,
Yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah, and it's been here forever, so it's like I can't even understand why no one really understood that what it does. But basically, I've grown more now. It's just chaya everywhere. And so I'm just going to make powders and do all kinds of different things with it. And I also do homeopathy, classical homeopathy. So I studied at the Colorado, and the Institute of Homeopathy, and I can do constitutional remedies, which I've recently started to infuse into my kombucha for different people's, constitutional remedies, something that's been going on for a long time that's harder to to figure out than acute. Like, okay, you fall and break your ankle, you need arnica. But to find someone's constitutional remedy takes a little bit more time, but I've been working with that too.
Yeah, when I ran into you the other day, you were running some arnica over to somebody to help them out.
Yeah.
So tell me, I know where to find you. I'm blessed. Tell the listeners where they can find you.
You are, and so am I. We are blessed.
Thank you.
I can be found, my website is the Vision, VISION Exchange, EXCHANGE .com. And then my email is thevisionexchange@gmail.com.
So she's easy to find.
Yeah.
And I'm giggling now because the kittens are actually watching us do the show now, aren't they? It's funny.
They are. There's something else.
That is part of Belize. You do get a feeling that you let go and let God, and it just all falls in place.
Yes, it definitely teaches you to slow down. When I first came here, I was doing Ashtanga, like level 2, 3, whatever, with people, and really going for it. And then when I moved here, and I had to start teaching people who had never done it, so it forced me to slow way down, and to really go back and to really understand exactly, just slow down. Everything about this place has showed me how to slow down. Yeah. And it's been beautiful. So I have to say I've developed a whole new way to teach and to be since I've been here, and I love it. It's got my heart.
It's got your heart.
Belize has my heart. I love it, and this land is beautiful, and I just fall in love and discover new things about it every day as I uncover things that I didn't even know were here.
So your friends that are in the North Americas are going to be sad because they know you don't come home, so they just have to come see you here.
Yeah. Well, I actually have a friend from Maui that's coming. We're going to be doing a retreat in June. The Four Sisters, Directions of the Four Sisters.
Nice.
So that's going to be nice. It's going to be a goddess retreat. But there'll be many retreats, and people are welcome to come and rent the space for their own retreats, and I can host and help. So it's not just about my retreats. It's about whoever wants to come and share the space with a beautiful vision.
Wow, that's a very interesting thing, because it makes sense that this is to share with people, and they can have their retreat here. Or a family reunion. They want to get into Zen and have a spiritual retreat as a family reunion.
Yeah.
What a great experience.
That's why it's the Vision Exchange.
Uh-huh. Because she has vision.
And we're exchanging.
She has vision, and I can tell you, there's a beautiful picture that I love that I have seen, and I believe it's at Shenantonich, of you and your daughter both in positions, the positions of yoga, sitting there. And you're both just beautiful goddesses.
Aw,
in Belize.
You're just looking in a mirror.
No, I see the picture and it's very heartwarming to see what you have shared with your daughter, and her experiences in life are going to be so much more rich and in depth that you just don't get unless you truly live your life. And there is no day that is mundane in Belize.
I don't like leaving Medicine Mountain myself. I want people to come. I can teach them to go out and do whatever so that I don't have to leave. At least right now.
I don't blame them at all, and you know, and we are going to go, and we have a meeting to go to, and I don't even want to leave, so I'm like, wow, we're going to have to go, but that's okay, because it's...
You come back and stay with me when you have more time.
We will definitely do that. You can count on that. You know where to find Jude. You have met Amara. What a beautiful family that has been willing to share their story of moving to Belize and what it's been like for the 5 years. And what you're doing now.
Yay, it's so much better.
Well, and that's a good thing.
Yes.
I'm glad it's a better thing. It's fabulous. And hang in there in high school. Because it's the years that you will make the most incredible, strong connections if you choose the right people. My dearest friends, they're still my friends from high school, you know, that I get to share my life with. And then they get to meet my new friends in Belize. They love them. So thanks for sharing your story.
Blessings. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to be back in just a moment. I'm your host, Macarena Rose, on the Belize Talk Radio.
Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena.